See, all my grays are back. Well, they grew back because, I don't shave every day, or rather, I don't trim them down. Okay, so I'm actually going to be walking down today, AM, PM, I wanted to go to the pancake circus over here, but they take way too long, and I don't want to be late going back to work. See, I wish there were better fast food options. I really do. I wish there were better fast food options around here. That way I could actually eat something and then get back to work. Unfortunately, that ain't the case. Good morning, Owen Kivett. So, like I said, I'm walking down to the AM/PM because I'm about to go and get me some BS from there. Like, I really wish that there were like more fast food. Only thing we got over here is McDonald's and Taco Bell, right? Like, I really would have liked if Panda Express were closer. Like, if Panda Express were closer, we'd have something to talk about. If Jack in the Box were closer, great. If KFC was here, I'd eat good every day. Morning, just a little girl. Appreciate you joining me today, and hopefully everybody hits the like button, because y'all know if y'all like and subscribe, I can start getting Google's money. Hopefully, hashtag I want Google's money. And I gotta remind myself to actually do this every day, because, like I said, back in September, October, I was a little discouraged from walking while doing the live streams, because Google kept me out of the algorithm. So I would be doing these walks to like 1 or 2 views, but before that I was doing these walks and I was having a lot of viewers, and then all of a sudden, like I said, YouTube kicked me out of the algorithm for whatever reason. So I've gotten back into doing it because I've started, getting more views. Now I'm just hoping to get more likes and more subscribers and more engagement. That way I can actually get back into the groove of what the hell, I lost my whole thought process. So I can get back into working on getting Google's money. Hashtag I want Google's money. I also have to remember to, when I get home, to have a problem with getting things done, because my schedule is so erratic and it's so chaotic. So like, the beginning of my day is pretty simple, right? Get up, go to work. My lunch break, I go live, I do the live stream, then I go back to work, then I get off work and I gotta go do my second job, and it's limited because to pick up my youngest daughter from her after school program, which is Advanced Kids, which helps with her development because she has autism. So I have to work on around that. And then I have my older kids watch her while I go back to doing my second job until there's time for her to get her back to her mother's house because she goes to school in the morning from her mother's house. Hey, so I have all that to go through, which kind of makes, like I said, makes my schedule a little chaotic. You know what? So we'll have against my better judgment, I will have which time? Okay, this is closer, so I'll have it, and I will have. Okay, so good morning, Op Gamers and Molly. Okay, so we're gonna have that. We're gonna have that right there today. Right. That's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, with my chaotic schedule, I have a really hard time being able to sit down and be able to make content for YouTube because I actually miss making videos or at least recording them and then being able to do editing and stuff like that because I can get behind the curve on the learning process and how to make the little what you call it for the videos. It's really hard, but it is something that I can say I do enjoy doing because I'm not gonna lie to you. As far as to me, I think streaming is pretty lazy unless you are doing something really important with it. Because like when I go live, I don't really have a topic to go off of. I don't really have anything to talk about. I just go live on this bad boy and talk about the first thing that comes to my heart, right? And that's what you're getting. You're getting an authentic me. You're getting really what's going on in my thought process at that moment. And I've talked about a lot of things. How I am with kids, relationships. I don't really dabble into politics and religion, but I did talk about the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Like, but you're not gonna get me to talk about like geopolitics and all that other stuff because I don't know nothing about that. It's not in my area of expertise. Well, not much of what I say really is. It's mostly just opinions at this point. But the thing is that that's just what I'm doing. So, yeah, in a sense, I would dare say that me mostly doing live streams is pretty lazy. So, I want to try to get back into actually making videos and making shorts because I miss making shorts, especially when it's funny and they have a really good engagement. That stuff is pretty fun. But I gotta really get my schedule. I have to get that actually balanced out first. So chances are it won't be truly perfected until after Gumball, my youngest daughter, until after Gumball is probably when she hits the first grade. I'm thinking when she hits the first grade, I think that she will be I think I'll be in a better position to actually be able to fully make videos, and I will still try in the meantime. But realistically speaking, that is actually the best time for me to pursue that kind of adventure. especially since Gumball is not a newborn anymore. She moves around like AWACS. Oh, okay. Damn, everybody just said hi and then disappeared. Well, I guess I can take that. I'm pretty much okay with that. You say hi and bye, that works. I'm not gonna lie, this walk does feel kind of good. It's not perfect cardio as it were, but it's working out in my favor. And see, and that's another thing that I keep holding back on, because I'm always doing something. I don't work out as much as I used to, because I have to spend so much time and effort into Gumball. Because, being honest, me and my older kids and Gumball's older brother are pretty much doing all the heavy lifting with her, and it's not always easy. So when I have her, I have her. I have to keep my eyes on her. I have to keep her entertained, keep her fed, and make sure that, you know, she's having a good day and she's happy. And before anybody says anything, no, I'm not bashing her mother. She does a great job. She works a lot. I mean, I'm not making excuses for it, because I do work 2 jobs, but, you know, at the same time, you know, somebody has to be the eyes, and somebody has to do everything else. And I guess you could say I'm okay with that. You know, when she told me she was pregnant, I was like, yeah, I would prefer that. Okay, what time is it? Okay, so now I'm about to go back inside this building. Oh, then I got water upstairs too. Good. Alright guys, thank y'all for hanging out with me this morning. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.